Hey y'all. Hello. I am so grateful to be here live on Rainier Avenue Radio. This is Dr. Traci Harrell, and you're watching Better Together and Living Powerfully. I am remote right now in Atlanta, Georgia, and we just completed an amazing experience, actually, two amazing experiences. We were live here at the Black Doctoral Network conference. Wow. Wow. I was in the presence of some truly phenomenal individuals, all of whom feel like they're put on this earth to truly drive change. So I definitely felt like I was with my people. Most of them are interested and ready to activate not only what they're doing, but they see the connection. When you say something like better together, right? The idea of something being better when you do it together really resonates with most people. So I'm super excited about that. Let me see what this is going to look like. Um, if we get ready to show Daniel the videos that I sent to you, we're going to share them in the order that I sent them to you. So whenever you have one ready, feel free to pull that up. I think the first thing I wanted to do is really just come back. I've gotten an overwhelming response in a good way to our website, to the Seattle Black MBA Association's website. And what we've done is we've created a landing page for this Living Powerfully experience. And we've added an additional tab this week to answer questions. If I got questions from several individuals, then I wanted to make sure things were crystal clear for everyone. So we created a tab called Participant Info. Since there's a lot that you all had questions about, and I wanted to make sure that they were crystal clear. Things we may have answered during the show, but now we have them on the website. So, Daniel, whenever you get a chance, pull up the website, and then we're going to go to the videos one by one. So, as he's pulling up the website, seattleblackmba.org, and then you're going to go to the Living Powerfully tab. If you're interested in what's happening with the Better Together Empowerment Series and the Living Powerfully Experience, again, every week for 6 weeks, starting the first week of November, you will be receiving report outs of this $1,000 scholarship funds that we're putting into community. Now, if you have an organization that you believe could benefit from the work we're doing, then absolutely we want to have a conversation with you too. But we believe and we know it's true that when someone truly can tell their story of transformation, to see is to believe, to have an experience of your own, and then to bring your family on that journey with you. I have so many people, more than I expected, that are ready to move forward. So we're going to, again, provide clarity. So the next opportunity to get a little bit more detail is going to be this Thursday. And we're just going to provide specifics about what you need to do. We're going to be bringing some of the videos of people that have already been approved for the $1,000 scholarship. But what we're doing with this show is really creating a space, a truly life-changing opportunity for you to become your best, your most successful, and your most powerful you yet. That's what this is about. So if you want to join us, this Thursday is another opportunity to hear some more information about how each of you, can increase your happiness, reduce your stress, improve your performance in every area of your life, and then also strengthen relationships. We'll talk a little bit more about what that looks like and how in a second. So what you'll see next on this site, again, this is the landing page for the uh, Living Powerfully on SeattleBlackMBA.org. We'll go ahead and scroll down, and what you'll see next is just this positive intelligence. If you can show that fully, the positive intelligence logo is really important because we have some other work that we were leading, and it was called Transformational Inclusive Leadership. That's really the next step. Positive intelligence allows us to create a truly foundational experience that over 1 million people have experienced with extremely high results, like 93%, 87%, all report on the things that we say it can do. It's because people, that's what it was designed to do, and people's experiences reflect those beautiful, wonderful, proven results. So it's proven results and it's research based. So you don't have to take my word for it. That's why I wanted to really pause. And so you can just go here to this website. Everything you need to know is here. It's positiveintelligence.com. That's where you can go to get some additional information. Now, I can tell you that we're going to be bringing to you way more than what's in the positive intelligence curriculum, right? Because I'm also bringing the work that I know that we need that's culturally relevant for us, right? In addition to this positive intelligence coaching, I'm also a certified success coach through Success Magazine. I'm a certified transformational facilitator with David Bear. I'm a transformational coach, mastermind transformational coach with the Debrina Jackson Gandy's certification. I'm certified through Cornell University. So like I could go on and on and on. So to say the least, you're going to get more than positive intelligence, but positive intelligence is the baseline. If you have any questions about the research that this is all built upon, this is where I want you to go. And this is really about creating the life of your dreams. Thank you, Daniel. So we're going to move forward. So what I love about this is two things. Stop right there with the dream unfinished, right? So you can see how it says at the very bottom, what are you going to do to continue the dream? I'm going to have you go down just a little bit, Dan, for me to pull that in. This is part of the Better Together Empowerment series, but the theme was Dream Unfinished, not a commemoration, but a continuation. So this is Dr. James Carter. He's the president of the Seattle chapter of the National Black MBA Association. We have committed to continue the dream with the Better Together Empowerment Series and the Living Powerfully experience. All the details you need are on the website, so I'm not going to go into great detail today. The Better Together Empowerment Series is the what we're doing. It's the three focus areas. It's equity and inclusion, supporting Black business and building wealth for all, and it's also supporting youth and building deep, deep, deep professional and personal development. That's what the what is on the Better Together Empowerment Series. And the how starts with the experience is the how. That's how we're going to do it. I think oftentimes people talk about what you should do, but they don't give you the how. So we're going to give you a lot of the how. We're going to walk you through the opportunity to truly transform, to create new neural pathways. That's what I'm super excited about. So what we're doing is to continue the dream is offering this in community. But we're asking you to embrace this as a life-changing opportunity to really find a quest, a goal, something that you've always wanted to do, that you've tried to do, maybe and not gotten as far as you wanted. That's what we want you to think about for these next 6 weeks, right? The 6 weeks we call foundational training, and then we're going to create a space for people to continue to work on their dreams. There's a book called The 12-Week Year. It's do more in 12 weeks than most people do in 12 months. It's true. It's about being laser focused, having community. That's what this is going to do for you if you're ready for the challenge. And I know this is not for everyone, but this is what we're doing to continue the dream. So thank you, Daniel. We'll move on. What I truly, truly, truly love about this, thank you very much, is really there's two opportunities to share your voice. Last week I went into excruciating detail for the two videos. There's a 5-minute video that really has the same 5 questions as what I'm calling a 15-minute video. Same 5 questions. One just allows you to go to both click on some buttons that takes about 30 seconds, but it also allows you to provide a video. So if you want to do this, I need you to complete the 15-minute video, right? The 5-minute video, if I'm going to participate, I'm going to be in community, and Tracy, I'm going to be watching y'all, and I want to share a little bit about my journey, then please complete the 5-minute video. But there is a 15-minute video that will allow you to go deeper with this $1,000 scholarship that we're offering in community. Thank you, Daniel. And what I love most about this is that we truly do want to hear from you. Like, this is about us telling you. So we're not going to go through this, but this is what it looks like online. There's first this opportunity for you to click and check who you are. We say, tell us about yourself. And then there's other questions. We're not going to go through this today, but it's on our website. Daniel, it's seattleblackmba.org, and then it's Living Powerfully is the link, and we'll keep moving. So then what we're going to talk about real quick is this is the 15-minute video. I kind of start with the 5-minute video, but you'll see, there you go, right here. So this is the 15-minute video, right? We're asking those who are truly interested and able to commit to this 6-week foundational training to complete this 15-minute video. It's the exact same video, except we create a space for you to leave a video after each of the 5 questions. You can either leave a video or an audio or type some additional information beyond the little survey buttons that we ask you to click for the same 5 questions. So we really want to create a space for you, and we want to make sure you're clear. If you're going to be one of the people selected, you have to agree, and that'll be the next step, that you're going to be willing to share your journey, right? This is about us creating a new expectation within our community. We want people to, I say we tell stories, we share wisdom, we elevate expectations. When you watch people tell a story about what they tried to complete and what they plan to do, and now how they were able to do it with this, that's what we want. Because we know what success looks like. This is what it looks like. So this is a 15-minute video if you're interested. And what I'm truly excited about is up to 3 members of your family can join us on this journey. Like that is unheard of. It's $1,000 for each of you. So it really is a $4,000 scholarship is what you're getting, right? Each person, it's $1,000 for this 6-week experience. So you're really getting a $4,000 scholarship. I'm just trying to keep it simple. So keep going. Thank you, Daniel. So what I love about this page, again, we're just trying to keep it simple. This is the 15-minute video. We'll keep going. Same questions. One is just 15 and the other is now what I love about this, thank you, Daniel, is we've created a page specifically for participants. Many of you asked me questions. I was texting back and forth with about 20 different people. And based on the questions you asked, we've now created a participant info tab, which is what we're going to share here in about 2 minutes. So this is how you would get there directly. It's a bit.ly and it's living underscore powerfully underscore. They call it participant info. It's supposed to say participate, but it is what it is. So participant info is what that says. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. We're going to keep going. And again, this thing is happening in 2 days. We've been talking about this for a minute. So we're in 20 hours, 2 days to 20 hours. So on Thursday, today's Monday. So on Thursday, we're going to be taking you through just a more detail. We're going to be showcasing some of the people that will be a part of the journey, talking a little bit. We're actually going to have an interview with, I'm excited about Thursday, actually. So one of the ladies from, her name is Malia Monaco. Malia, she's the director of the B2B relationships, those business to business relationships. So she's going to be on, and we're going to be talking about um, what living powerfully is. We're going to be talking about why it's better to do it together, but we're going to go deeper into what positive intelligence is, what it's all about. So I'm excited about that. 3 days, baby. So if you want to register, also go to this website. It's living underscore powerfully and then the date underscore 10/26/23. We have about 12 more of these monthly. We're going to be doing this work. So it'll be the same landing page or the same bit.ly with just a different date. And all the dates are listed below. Thank you, Daniel. So as we scroll down, this is just the simple statement about what's in it for you, right? Less stress, more happiness. We don't want to keep talking about this, but if you want to improve your confidence, if you want to strengthen your relationships, improve teamwork, your ability to collaborate, build trust, that's what this is all about. And the how, which I love as well, this is just really specifically about positive intelligence. We're going to be laser focused on the how. So I'll have you scroll down a little bit, Daniel, and show the how and whatever's below that. So the how and the who, there you go. So how is you're going to have these research-based proven results, and I'm super excited about that. It's through positiveintelligence.com and transformational inclusive leadership. So I'll be bringing some of that in, but I want to make sure people know that the primary focus is going to be positive intelligence. It is the foundation that will allow you to truly thrive. Now you might be wondering, so who is this for? This is for community. Again, Rainier Avenue Radio has shown up for us, and they're creating a space for us to tell all about what we're doing, but then also the how. This is the what. People want me to slow down, so I'm taking my time to clarify what we're offering in community, and then the how is what we're going to do for 6 deep months, 6 deep weeks, 6 weeks, deep, deep, deep deep transformation. So I'm excited about that. So the who is community leaders, professionals, entrepreneurs. We're looking for senior executives, team leaders, and then students. Like we know that the true transformation happens with young people as well. So we want those people in leadership roles and also students. Now, the National Black MBA Association Seattle chapter and It's All Bigger Than Me Consulting are proud to invite community, corporate, civic, and business partners to join us on this journey. And the why is really simple. We say we want to change, the system. We say we want to impact and positively improve the lives of others. We say that, and that the way we do that is by changing ourselves. We know that to be true. Thank you, Daniel. We'll go ahead and scroll down. So, just real quick, the Better Together Empowerment series, we talked about this before, but there are three key focus areas. It's about fostering inclusion, diversity, belonging, and justice in business and in life. That's really our primary focus. And I love that logo because it's half heart and half brain, half mind, right? So it's both of those things. It's information, but it's also touching people's hearts, creating a space for them to truly transform. The second focus area for the Better Together Empowerment series is supporting Black business and truly building wealth for all. And then the third is empowering youth development and professional development and personal development. It's all of that. It's all about improving our lives and truly empowering ourselves. So, Daniel, I think I'm going to have you go ahead and scroll down. This is the core team. I mentioned myself and Dr. Carter. Um, and he's amazing. He's in addition to being like a super cool guy, he's shown up as president. He's actually in full year one. He came in during our conference last year, and now he is getting in full flow. So you guys will see a lot of great things from him moving forward. Thank you. So what I love about this, and we'll go ahead and go back, and then we're going to go out to the participant info tab. There's some more here that will tell you about what's happening on the 26th, but again, it'll be at 5:30 p.m. PT, 8:30 ET. Actually, I'll still be here on the East Coast. We're actually partnering with the Atlanta chapter. We have members from the Atlanta chapter that are going to join us, the Orlando chapter that are going to join us as well. It's not really called the Orlando, it's the Central Florida chapter, as well as the South Florida chapter, which is super exciting. These are people that I know. So the timing, from what I'm hearing from them, they prefer to do the timing in January. So we're still making these deep connections, getting them ready. We have someone who's already gone through the process and she loved it. And so she's going to be one of our team leads for the Florida contingent, which I'm super excited about. So go ahead and stop sharing and then, or at least maybe go out and then come back to the Living Powerfully, the participant slides, because that's where we're going to go into the nitty and the gritty real quick. And then we'll come back and we'll show you some amazing videos from the Black Doctoral Network Conference. We met some awesome people that are going to be a part of the series that we're leading here as well. What I love is we met someone who was a lead over, he was a professor in sociology, someone else who's a writing expert, someone else who is both studying psychology. So I love it. Thank you very much. So now what we're showing is the Seattle Black MBA.org is the website. We went to the Living Powerfully tab. That's what we showed initially. Now we're showing the tab, the newest tab that we just added, which is called Participant Info. Participant Info. And what you see at the very top is you see a card, right? You see the same information that represents the Better Together Empowerment series, which we talked about. It's a little more detailed. And then you see how you can reach me. That's even my personal number. So I'm saying this is about me taking community through a beautiful experience. Thank you. And again, real quick, this part right here was really important. Go back to the top where it says, see if you can keep yeah, perfect. So this is really what everything you're going to experience over the next 6 weeks is going to be about. We're asking you to join us right here to become your best, your most successful, and your most powerful you yet. And when you look at the five things that we have listed here, the two that are added that are new, and the way I'm adding them, because of the experience I just had here at the Black Doctoral Network conference, I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up because the bottom is really my big why. Right. The bottom piece is number 5 says cultivate social justice and real systems change. Now, initially, I had taken that out because, I've been told people aren't ready for it, but some people are. And this is for those people who understand that now is the time to truly drive social justice, to cultivate social justice, to really change systems. Now, if you go to the number 4, working backwards, we can create an inclusive culture where everyone can thrive. We can, it's actually possible. We know how to do it. So if the goal is to cultivate social change, social justice, and to truly change systems, and one of the ways we can do that is to create an inclusive culture, then the how we do that is 1, 2, and 3. We change systems when people change. We change systems when we align on what success looks like. So I just wanted to pause because I really never said this before. I was trying to be, specific. So what are you going to get? But if you're one of those people who realize that it is critical that we step up, think about the concept of the dream unfinished. The dream was not about you. It was about us. It was about the collective dream, how we can all show up differently. So I just wanted to clarify for anyone who's like, what is Tracy doing exactly? What I'm doing is I'm creating a space for you to become your most successful you, your most powerful you through mindset, through positive psychology, through the neuroscience of the brain, through cognitive behavioral psychology, and through performance science, through all of these research based elements that says this is how we transform. Now, does that make sense? The good news is how we transform is how we transform systems as well. So if you worked your way up backwards from the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 is let's join together and truly create the life that we say we want for Washingtonians, right? I talked previously about the Washington Employers for Racial Equity. There's a separate tab for them too. We're going to be inviting them to join this journey. But for you, Washington Employers for Racial Equity. This is about all the things that you said you wanted to do. We're creating a space for you in 2024 to elevate and amplify the stories and the activations that you've put into our community. We're creating a space for you to do that extremely, extremely well. And if you need help, we're here for you. We're offering this opportunity for each of the organizations to amplify, to truly take the conversations to the next level of activation. Exciting, and we'll move on. Thank you. Again, there's $1,000 scholarship that's included. It's really $4,000, but it's 1,000 per person, and each individual that we bring on will have the opportunity to bring 3 family members on, and it's $1,000 for each of you. You're each going to get coaching. You're each going to receive these live and pre-recorded PQ trainings. You're each going to receive lessons from best-selling authors, myself, and the author of the book Positive Intelligence, and other amazing experts. You're going to be a part of some transformational group coaching, both large coaching and smaller groups, your pod, your people, right? You're also going to have opportunities for one on one coaching, as well as access to the PQ app. There's a positive intelligence app, which you will have access to for an entire year. So, as of this Saturday, we're going to be taking people on a journey so that they're getting ready, they're getting the apps downloaded. Many of you have already received a welcome email from me. Congratulations, you know who you are. We will announce who they are. Some of them are. Um, and our Monday show, the first Monday of November, we'll start announcing the names of individuals who are definitely going to be a part of this, who've committed their time and energy. And this is what that time is going to consist of. And I could not be more excited. Again, it's my honor and pleasure to help you experience PQ, or to help you experience your best life through positive intelligence. So just a little bit more about what's in it for you. We've talked about these increasing your mental wellness, improving your performance and your effectiveness. So you can do something well, but are you doing it with ease and in flow, with no stress? So the fourth is really strengthening relationships. We see going back to that real quick, we'll come back to that in a minute. The fifth rather, is this concept of collaboration, improving your team, improving yourself as an individual, but really being a part of how you improve your organization. And then we talked about this idea of really creating an inclusive culture where all can thrive. I love it. We got 2 minutes. I think we got 2 minutes before we have to go. So we'll end here, Daniel. We'll pause here and then we'll come back to more right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. We're going to ask, when we come back, we're going to be providing some highlights from the Black Doctoral Network, which I just came back from, presenting this and really getting more energy around what truly is possible for us, y'all. So stay tuned right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to
You
say.
see lots of people who've gotten rich quickly and gotten poor just as quickly and left nothing to their families and or the community. That's a big chunk of the piece that needs to change. We need to see people making their investment in their families and in themselves and in the community. We want to build all three of those elements. We want to establish long-lasting family and community wealth, not just people who've gotten rich and squandered it. Those who have wealth will be opposed to our breaking the status quo, so this will be a struggle. All those folks are used to how things have been for hundreds of years, and that's the piece that needs to change, and they need to be able to stand by.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
Join Rainier Avenue Radio from 5 to midnight for Sunday evening sound sessions. Jazz from the Cabinets from Big Poppy.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy.
Sergio LaCour's Love Lines.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone line. Tell him who we talking to.
Sage Prince and Just My Opinion.
This is Sage, and that's just about going to do it for the first half of Just My Opinion.
K-Fox Nightbeat with Nasty Ness Rodriguez.
The beat of the Fox. K-Fox Nightbeat, Nasty Ness.
You know what? You're going to listen from 5 to midnight. Just turn it on and don't stop. DJ Alibaba. The Underground Surround Sound Start Time.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul Pearson.
Sunday evening sound sessions on Rainier Avenue Radio. Trust me, you'll be listening the entire time from 5 to midnight. Sunday evening, your sound session on Rainier Avenue Radio. And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round one. Did you know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available if you don't need them.
And now we're going to double the value. Did you know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers.
And now for the lightning round. Did you know?
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did you know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated.
Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Did you know?
This is Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
Yeah, I am so excited. This is Dr. Traci Harrell, and what I'm excited about is to provide you all with a little bit of an update of some of the amazing content that you're going to experience over the next 6 weeks as we bring the living, powerful experience to you raw and unedited. So first, we're going to provide you with one of the videos from the Black Doctoral Network. The lady that you're going to see has a project called it's called Project Pre-Rich. So the first video actually was a quick interview that we did after this session, where this woman came in looking, when I say super fly, you will see for yourself. Had the big hair. She came like for the culture, right? She was representing. And what I loved about it is she was representing to an extreme. And one of the ladies made a really good comment. Like, there's certain safe places where we can show up, like the Black Doctoral Network, and no one questioned her credibility because she was straight up sister girl. Okay, she was high fashion, like nobody's business. No one questioned her integrity. No one questioned anything about her brilliance. And that is what the magic of being in community is about. That's part of our Better Together Empowerment series as well. So, Daniel, let me know when you're ready to play the video, and we will be ready to rock and roll. The video that's going to play after this female speaker is a male who came in like a father figure. It was so sweet. He's a sociologist, a professor at a university in Chattanooga. Um, and what was exciting is, when we talked about the Better Together Empowerment series, he talks about human beings who require 3 A's, right? Acceptance. I'll let him tell you. I don't want to drop the bombs. But we want to be accepted. We want to be approved, right? Those things are so important. The other thing that's important is, creating a space where we can bring our brilliance to the table, where we feel like we're being acknowledged, right? Where what we say is being acknowledged, where you're not being questioned on a regular basis, but people see you as the expert that you are. So we're going to talk about that as well in the second video, if we have time, based on timing. And then there's several that are on the YouTube channel as well. It's All Bigger Than Me is my YouTube channel, but we're gonna edit them and bring them back into the show as well. So there was also a video with a writer who actually shared this particular journal with me. See that black hand? Hold on, let me do it like this. You see that? Might need to shut off my background. But anyway, it's beautiful. So what we got to share, and you can play this video whenever you're ready, Daniel. This is what he said in the very beginning of this journal. It actually says, I approach today with unwavering determination, ready to conquer the big and small challenges.
I'm so excited right now. We are live from the Black Doctoral Network. I need you to come over here real quick because how are we going to show this amazing outfit? Hold on, y'all. We're the Black Doctoral Network. This is Dr. Traci Harrell, and we just had a session. Tell us who you are and the name of this session and your project.
Absolutely. So my name is Brittany Green. I am known as the Credit Crusader because I help college students graduate with excellent credit. I founded a program called Project Pre-Rich when I was denied a job because of my credit. Now, my credit journey started in college, so I wanted to make sure that for students who were about to graduate and go into the workforce or in their own business, that they had the tools that they needed to be able to operate in their zone of genius without finance being an issue. So we just talked about credit, did a really good deep dive, gave some strategies, tangible tips that folks could go home with and start getting results right away.
Start getting results, y'all. It was very clear that this woman knows what she's doing. It's called Project Pre-Rich.
Yeah, because we ain't broke. We pre-rich.
You like that? I'm pre-rich. In the story. I love that. But you also talked about mindset. That was the first thing you said, and my favorite. That's what I do, mindset. You had a slide up there with 4 elements. Talk about that real quick. What were those elements? What you cover and the work that needs to be done.
Absolutely. Those are really covering a life strategy. A credit strategy is really just a life strategy put in a different format. So I've pretty much broken it down to a science, putting it into various universities across the nation. And we cover those 4 tactics before we even go into the actual strategies to help you build your score. Because here's the thing, we heard a lot about money, and it wasn't the best things that we heard as kids. So because of that, we have to rewire our brain before we input in new information, because we got to get out the old so we can make room for new. So I talked about the 4 pillars of having your mind ready to take on the goals that you want. The first point was discipline. That second one was education. That third one was strategy. And the last was consistency. And the way that I broke it down was, as long as you have all 4 of those elements in alignment, meaning knowing when to say yes to someone, knowing when to say no to someone, getting the education from experts so that you can shorten your learning curve and shorten your failure curve, making sure that you have a strategy that you can use so that you're not just guessing and throwing things out, because that causes frustration and confusion. And then lastly, it's not what you do one time, it's what you do over time. So doing the same things over and over again is what's going to get you the results, will help you maintain the results.
Oh my goodness. Now y'all know this is not going to be the last time I speak to this woman. She said so much of the stuff that we focus on. She talked about consistency, showing up for yourself, that concept. There's so much here, right? But let's just focus on the one thing. Let's just talk about consistency, because you said the 2 things we talked about was training, getting some experts. We're going to provide some expertise. There was this concept of strategy, so get a strategy. But you also said the work that's really important is the discipline and the consistency. Talk a little bit about what it takes for someone who's really thought about this, hope for it. You said there was some fear, maybe even of pulling your own credit report. Really fear for anything. That's right. This is the life strategy. When there's a fear and people have not been consistent, talk a little bit about what it takes for them to be consistent.
Yeah, one of the things that I said during the PowerPoint was, you can't focus on what you do wrong, because you are going to do things wrong, but you're going to do wrong things wrong less of the time. Focus on the more times that you're doing something right. When you focus on, hey, I did it right this month. Oh, I didn't do so well that month, but I'm going to do it again. You have to keep going. I tell people that's really the key of building credit, is overcoming the things that happened in the past. But if you never take a step forward from where you are, you're going to keep seeing the same thing or keep seeing people pass you. So if you're tired of seeing people pass you, if you're tired of seeing yourself in the same situation, if you're tired of having the same results and you're tired of experiencing the same thing, you're going to do something different. But you have to be able to be okay with doing something different imperfectly. It's okay that you messed up the first time or that you sucked the first time. Keep doing it. Being consistent and focusing on how many times you did it right versus how many times you did it wrong.
Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna back this camera out a little bit, because what happened is, where's your purple microphone? Can you go get the purple microphone real quick? So I'm gonna back this camera out, and someone comes in. This is my first time at the Black Doctoral Network conference, but this woman next to me, it's not her first time. So I'm gonna back the camera out so you can see this outfit. And then I'm gonna come right back. So come on, tell us who you are. Get in the camera as I back it out. Make sure I don't mess it up too much. Can you see the outfit yet?
A little bit. Oh my God.
Do I need to come back some more? Angle it down? What I need to do?
There we go.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Can y'all see this lady? Oh, hold on. Okay, I see. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, outfit.
Yeah.
Do y'all see that? So y'all. Let me squeeze it in real quick. I can't stand next to all of that. I gotta squeeze over here somewhere. Hold on. Let me step forward. Beautiful. Step forward. She fine. We good without the mic. We good without the mic. We gonna talk about you. She good. Come on. You can. So we gonna you go back a little bit. We gotta see the outfit. I'm gonna stand behind you, because what I want to talk about. Y'all come a little bit forward. There you go. So this is what we talked about. Step forward a little bit.
Yes. There we go.
Y'all see this outfit, right? And so what she said about the Black Doctoral Network is, tell us who you are first of all, and what did you say about this outfit?
Okay, first of all, I'm Dr. Marquita Blades. I am a powerful teaching strategist, and I was presenting here today at the Black Doctoral Network. Before I get to the outfit though, it was the first person that I met this morning, and she walked up to me with so much energy. I knew I had to come to her sessions today. So about the outfit, I said the Black Doctoral Network Conference is the only conference that she could come to with this outfit on and maintain 100% of her credibility.
You hear that?
Yes.
Tell us more. You said one more question.
No one is questioning her knowledge, her professionalism, her background, none of that, because we are family here. This is our space for us and by us, and this is the culture. She is the culture.
Hello. Come on a little closer. So
Period.
I'm not gonna move the camera again. But I guess the light is way better where we were. So that microphone, pull that pink microphone up.
Hey y'all. Yeah.
So let's talk about the culture real quick. You gotta go. I know you got a flight to catch. So
I love y'all.
So tell them how they can find you, how they can reach you. I need you back in the light, girl. You're too gorgeous. We gotta get back in the light. So tell us how do they find you? Go towards
you guys
the light.
can find me on Instagram at I am Brittany Green. That is IMBRITTANYGREENE. You can find me on there. You can also find me on TikTok, same way. I am Brittany Green. Or you can go directly to my website to book me for a university organization space at www.crowned, crown with an ED, financials with an SLLC.com.
Don't y'all love how she's holding her purple mic? Her bedazzled, I guess we gotta go this way. Her bedazzled purple mic. So cute. So this is about the culture. Say the name of your program again. Pre-Reach.
Project Pre-Reach. We was in here screaming, we ain't broke, we pre-rich.
We pre-rich, baby. So what final words would you want to share with people about change? Change is possible. What's really possible in life?
Nothing changes and nothing changes. If you don't like the situation that you're in, do something different. And it's just that simple. Do it if you take a different route home. Wear a different color than you usually would, eat a different food, try something different to expand your palate, because then you start getting used to change. A lot of times we're fearful of change because it's been, tested with a lot of negative connotation. But what if that change could get you exactly to where you want to be, doing the exact thing that you love to do, making the exact amount of money you want to make?
You heard it right.
Do it.
Change your life, y'all. It's possible. Bye.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So we have another video we wanted to share with you. It is a video of a gentleman who is a professor of sociology. And as we talked about, you let me know when I should stop talking. I'm still working with my audio video. So let me know when I should stop talking. Okay, he's ready. So we're going to just show the next video.
All right, y'all. We are live right here from the Black Doctoral Network Conference. And I'm here with, introduce yourself, tell us who you are and where you're from. At Chattanooga. Now, you came here with how many students?
So we have 3 faculty members and 10 students.
10 Black doctoral students.
Well, actually, they're not.
Oh!
Juniors and seniors. A couple of seniors who graduated in December, and the others are still moving through university.
I love that. So the importance of bringing them here to experience the Black Doctoral Network. If I had this type of experience, life would have been totally different, right? Clear expectations. Tell us a little bit about how they got here, why this was so important. Let's start there.
So University of Tennessee Chattanooga, we are 11,000 students. We have about 1,000 students in graduate school. And we have an office on campus. It's a research symposium, research dialogue. And I was approached, 3 other faculty members, about the opportunity of identifying some African American students who have some research interest, and the goal was to expose them to a conference, and they would also produce or generate or show their work through a poster presentation. And for me, I had already had a student that I'm working on serving as her director of her thesis. And so I submitted her name, and the next thing the step was to all the people who were names were given. We invited them and was told them about this program. So we are here bringing 10 students. And it's just amazing because it is a predominantly white institution. And this is probably a space I've been in the field for a long time. Right. So I usually attend conferences. I think I remember my first conference where it was an all-black conference. And I remember how I felt. And I think for them, all of them, this is their very first time ever attending a conference. So, just to be able to see all these scholars, African American scholars, I think, just polling each of them, about their experience. They don't. This is the first experience, so they really don't have much prepared, but they are aware of the fact this is the first time they've seen that many African American.
We are live right here at the Black Doctoral Network.
Hey y'all, this is Tracy. We're gonna switch out from the video we were just showing. I didn't realize how bad the sound was. We were live. It was late. I thought it was fine, and so it sounded better on the phone than it did live here. So we're gonna switch to another video, and then we'll optimize the sound, and we'll get another interview with that amazing gentleman. So we're gonna show you another video, which I think is super powerful. These are some highlights with information that I thought each of you would benefit from. Thank you, Daniel.
Woo. Y'all, we are live right here at the Black Doctoral Network Conference. This has been absolutely amazing. And I'm here with the lady who is, I'm not going to say single-handedly, because you're not single-handedly, because you have an amazing team. But Dr. Deandra Taylor, tell us a little bit about, you got to tell us that. Let me just tell you, she's shy, y'all, so she didn't want to necessarily come and do a whole lot of talking, but I begged her to come and show her beautiful face. Isn't she amazing? This is a moment of gratitude, right? So what she has done here, she's created a community that is so loving, so connected. This is my first conference. This is not yours, right? So what's the feeling that people get when they're here?
The feeling of belonging. You don't have to put on any airs to try to impress people. People are truly interested in what you're saying, what you're presenting, and they're making connections, natural connections. So it's, this is comfort. You're welcome.
How do you feel about that?
What I hear the feedback from a lot of folks is that weekend is family. And when you come here, it is the family. So we're happy to have everyone. We look forward to seeing you all next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We love her. Like, she just shows up in excellence so beautifully. Okay, so you introduce yourself.
I am Dr.
As loud as you can over the other voice.
I am Dr. Vincent Price, and I am a writing consultant, professional writing consultant, and academic editor. And I have a PhD in English education and teacher education, master's in same thing, and bachelor's as well.
I love it. So he has a couple of books here. So in addition to teaching, there's a session you're going to do at the end of the day. What is it called?
So I'll be leading the writing retreat. And so that's basically a space for people to come and write in community. Writing oftentimes can be a very isolating experience, and because of that isolation, it can lead to depression, lack of motivation, lack of momentum, and lack of progress. But coming together, now you can feed off of everyone else's energy. You can bounce ideas off of one another and actually feel that progress and feel that productivity.
You see why he's here? Because we're leading a series called the Better Together Empowerment Series. So connecting with Dr. Price, this is putting that into action, right? It's just better to do it together. Period. You're writing alone, right? Like, your writing is coming from you, but you're doing it with other people, and it creates synergy, energy, and true impact.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I did when I was working on my PhD. I often did write by myself in the morning because I was just more productive that way, but I also got together with a group in the library, and we fed off of each other.
I love it. I love it. So guys, one of the things we're going to show you, we're leading a series called the Better Together Empowerment Series, but that's the what and the why. That's what we're doing, the focus areas. How we're doing it is something called the Living Powerfully Experience. And that's all about mindset, right? It's about the neuroscience of the brain, positive psychology, cognitive behavioral psychology, as well as performance science. It's all research based. I like to say it's basically guaranteed to work. If you do the work, if you work it, it's gonna work, right? Like it's gonna allow you to create improved performance, right? Overall, improved well-being, increased happiness, reduced stress, improved relationships, better trust. It's all the things. It's all the things that we say we want, we actually have control over, right? And because it's mindset, what I loved about your journal, page 1 of this journal, can you read what this says? Because when you believe it, you can achieve it. Okay. Read it as loud as you possibly can. Okay. Like out top me.
Okay, that's going to be different. I approach today with unwavering determination, ready to conquer the big and small challenges. I choose to seize opportunities of enthusiasm. My efforts contribute to my growth and success. I am resilient in the face of obstacles, adaptable in finding solutions, and focused on making steady progress towards my goals. Each step I take brings me closer to the future I envision for myself. I am committed, capable, and steadfast, ready to make today extraordinary.
I love that so much. So a lot of what we're going to be talking about, we're starting the next series, and every session is going to start with a pre-launch party. And the pre-launch party is going to be basically a declaration of your goals. What do you want to do? Celebrating it, envisioning it as if it is already occurred. That's the pre-launch party. Celebrating. So I see the words here. I'm going to seize these opportunities of enthusiasm, right? I am going to have unwavering determination to conquer all challenges. And then you have this little statement here, focus on making steady progress towards my goals. Steady progress. Talk about that commitment and the showing up for yourself every day. Steady progress towards your goals. Say it loud as you can why that's so important.
I mean, it's important because if you're not making progress and you're not feeling like you're making progress, then it seems like you're in one position. You're not moving anywhere. But the thing about feeling positive, feeling good about moving forward is that you can feel that movement. You can see that your destination has remained the same, but your environment has changed because you are in a different place. And so understanding that it's okay to move slowly but steadily towards that goal. It might be 3 years down the line, it might be next month, but you are still working towards that goal. And I always like to say, progress is progress. But if you start to sit down and not do anything and wait for that destination to reach you, then you're going to be waiting for a long time because that's not how it works. So you have to continue to move forward.
Forward was actually it was the theme for the National Black MBA Association conference this year as well. Just one word.
That's a powerful word.
Forward. Keep it moving is what we say in the hood. I'm bougie and ghetto. I call myself Gucci. Ghetto and bougie. I'm Gucci. So keep it moving, right? Keep it moving forward. I love that. So
I
yes.
will also say about that word forward, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't sometimes double back. Sometimes you got to fix yourself and get yourself realigned to where you need to go.
See.
And so that's still making progress.
I love it. Thank you. Yeah. You see why he's so wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Vincent Price. Yeah. So we're gonna refer to a few things in this journal that I thought were so amazing. This is a quote from James Baldwin. Can you say it out loud for us as loud as you can?
Okay. Oh, those who say it can't be done usually are interrupted by others doing it.
Showing up for yourself, showing up in community. Don't say you can't do it, because when you say you can, you can. If you believe you can achieve a thing, you absolutely can. Here's the other quote I wanted you to share from
Frederick Douglass.
FD. FD in the house.
If there is no struggle, there is no progress.
Talk a little bit about that. Because you just said sometimes you got to double back. That is the struggle. And understanding that is actually part of the win.
It's necessary. Just like there is no growth, there's no growth without rain. So it has to rain sometimes in order to nurture what you have. So there has to be a struggle because if there's no struggle, there's no resistance, then you're just flatlining and you're becoming, was it, just happy with your complacent with where you are. But you have to have something to light a fire under you. You're getting burned, you're getting singed, and now you're moving forward. You're hopping
Pop
up.
a little faster than you ever that you got the heat.
Absolutely.
So thank God for the heat. What I actually show when I do my presentations, I show a few little videos, and one of them is like waves. You know that you can't stop the tides. You can't stop the tides. But what positive intelligence is? It's a surfboard. Right? Surfers love a big wave. They're looking for the next big wave to demonstrate your skills and your abilities. So you're not running for them. Yes, a wave can destroy things on the shore, but if you got the right tools, the right skills, you looking for the next wave. Right? So that's what this is about. Showing up for yourself. The next beautiful quote is, y'all, I'm sorry, did I tell you about my So my name is Dr. Traci Harrell. My initials are TA, but I self-declared my middle name as Harriet Tubman. Traci Harriet Tubman Harrell when I was actually in high school. Maybe it was junior high school, actually. So Traci Harriet, I had a vision.
Do you love that? We can talk more about Harriet Tubman later. Y'all, the quote that I want you to remember right now is that you can do anything. This experience for us is going to be about truly declaring what you want to be, who you want to become. Do you want to become your best, your most successful, your most powerful you yet? Then join us. It's super simple, right? Just join us. Check out the Seattle chapter's website. It's seattleblackmba.org. There's a Living Powerfully tab, and then there's another tab that is participant info. So thank you again. I'm excited to be bringing this to you on Rainier Avenue Radio. And next, we have a wonderful, uh, it says Lidline Sports is next. There you go. Hosted by Pepino. Thank you for that, Daniel. Thank you guys so much. Next week, you're going to have, on the 26th, you're going to have this Thursday, you're going to have some great info. And then next week, we're going to get deep into it. Y'all get ready to change your life. Now is your time. Thanks.